friends. Welcome to God Focus this morning. The title of today's episode, God is Not Moved. I want to share with you a thought that I had the other day. It started with the 3 Hebrew men that were cast into the fiery furnace. That sounds like a scary prospect for anyone, and no one wants to think about what should have happened to them. They stood strong in their faith, and the outcome was different from the way that it was meant to play out. So I thought, well, God is not afraid of the fiery furnace. We should all be able to stand strong in the fiery flames that are meant to burn down our lives to the ground. Those men boldly proclaimed, "Our God is able to save us, but if he chooses not to, we will honor our God and not bow to your idol." If God is not moved by the flames, we should not be either. God is not afraid of disease, financial collapse, people's lies against him. We need to find the boldness of God to not be afraid of the things the enemy throws our way. God is not moved by them. He knows he can and will deliver us. He doesn't doubt in his ability to save, heal, deliver, and set free. When we get to the place in God that we have total confidence in him and are not moved by our circumstances, we will see miracles. The early church was not moved by circumstances. They all suffered horrible things in the name of the cause of Christ. They died torturous deaths at the hand of evil kings, but they did not deny their faith. They remained bold. The same spirit that was in them is in us today. God has not changed and has not backed off of his original idea of sin, in spite of what some so-called preachers would like you to accept as truth. Do not be deceived. God is the same. He has not changed. It is our society that has changed. It is time we find our way back to the old paths and find that holy boldness that God gave the early church. Hebrews 13:8. Jesus Christ the same, yesterday and today and forever. It is time for us to let our light shine and not be ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ. I love the song, "It Is Well With My Soul," because it reminds us that things in our lives can be spinning out of control. But if our standing with God is in a good place, all is well. All that matters is that things are well with our soul. We have to remember when the storms of life hit us hard, God is not moved by the storms. He is bigger than any storm that can come our way. He is the one that has the ability to change the course of any storm or dissipate it altogether. Remember the story of Peter walking on the water. Jesus was there with him in the storm. Jesus didn't do anything to the storm for a little while. He gave Peter a chance to walk through it, to test his faith and his focus. But Jesus didn't let anything happen to him. He was right there to pick him up when Peter asked for help. Jesus is taking a stroll on the water. He is not shaken by the storms on the horizon. Fear of what may happen plagues many today. But worrying about what could happen tomorrow is wasting today. There will be plenty of time to deal with tomorrow's storm tomorrow. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that we cannot prepare for the future. Actually, it's a good thing to do. Look at the ants. They work all summer so they do not have to go out on the snow and ice. We can get too caught up in the anxiety of it all and not enjoy today. We were only meant to live in one day at a time. It is the only one that we have any form of control over. The next time the enemy comes with all sorts of scenarios, what if this and what if that, and this may happen or that may happen, put him in his place. We can rise above the storms because we are not alone. Learning to be strong and not focus on our circumstances is the next stepping stone to growth. It is part of learning to walk by faith, because our God is not moved by circumstances, but he is moved by our faith. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be bold, be brave, and keep your God focus. Like, share, and subscribe for more encouragement. Have a wonderful day.